Hello, and I'm back with you for another video. In this video, I just want to talk about the aftermath of Jeremy Corbyn's loss and what I believe will happen with Boris Johnson, Brexit, and the United States involvement after Brexit. Hope you enjoy. As you all know, the Labour Party suffered a massive loss in the UK elections. Boris Johnson was able to ink out a massive victory for the Tory Conservative Party. Can't say that's much a surprise. Many people who I listen to or follow who are a little bit more in depth on the subject have been predicting this for a while. And so I don't feel a lot of us are surprised that Corbyn went down so badly. I do think that some people are a little bit surprised on the margin, how bad the loss was, but I don't think anybody was surprised at the overall results. Many want to try to tie this to a comparison to here in the States, to possibly Bernie Sanders. Well, he could swing a little bit too left with this whole Medicare for All thing, especially because they look at that as, well, Corbyn was pushing for more support towards the NHS. I beg to differ that it's the same scenario, for the simple fact of Brexit was the biggest issue dealing with their election. It didn't, the NHS, though it is an important issue to a lot of people in the UK, I believe because they haven't been under a private system that we're under. I don't think that they have the same. I don't feel that they have the same passion or threat or same worries and concerns that we have as far as the healthcare systems here. So I feel that trying to compare Corbyn's NHS push and Bernie's Medicare for All push it's kind of apples and oranges, in my opinion. I also felt that, for one, Corbyn didn't have the same kind of grassroots energy which Bernie Sanders has. So that's another thing which separates them. As far as what I believe will happen now that Boris Johnson will have the power to go on ahead and do Brexit the way he wants to, I believe that they will have their Brexit very soon. And the United States will be one of their first partners to start doing business with very quickly. I believe many British corporations will be very happy and love it and will benefit massively from it. And then give it a couple of years, maybe 1 year, 2 years in, you'll start to see the effects that it has. And those who felt, well, no, it was pushed too far from the left is what made Labour lose. They'll realize that that wasn't what it was. It was always Brexit. Brexit is, because there was no clear position from Corbyn and the Labour Party, you couldn't tell if they were Remainers or if they were going to actually do Brexit, a hard or a soft Brexit. But whenever you walk in and on the number one issue, you are wishy-washy, you're setting yourself up for a massive loss. Bernie Sanders, as far as here in the States, does not have that same problem, because on every single issue he's pretty clear on exactly where he is. Um, so that's where I like to draw those lines to separate. Yes, they're very similar. Yes, they do support all the same things, but there are a lot of different dynamics that are going on different in that country than in this country. Um, but mark my words, the British people will rule the day that they did this, and I guarantee you, um, Boris Johnson will eventually have basically a walk of shame out the door the same way that Theresa May did, because once those British citizens start to have things which they've always had before start being taken away or start being more expensive, or the first time they start having UK citizens start going bankrupt and dying more and more because of privatization, I guarantee you they will start to rethink the methods and motives of the Tory party. Um, I guess that's about all I have on that video. I'll leave it there. Hopefully you like it. Click like, share, subscribe. Anybody you know who might be interested, let them know. If you have any feedback or any things that you would like to add, or anything you think that I might be missing in my analysis, please let me know. Thank you. Have a good one.